right. It's actually really nice. As much as I'm trying to act like a hater.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, I can mute us both. Okay. I realize there's no point in muting us both because there's no background music. Let's play some. Girl, what is this?
What was that?
It's the background music they have.
Oh,
Okay, wait a second. That's a bit better.
It's very sleepy.
I was gonna say we don't want to put them to sleep.
That was the point.
Okay. Where your mama
lively.
is? Where your mama is? Where your
What
mama?
the
Oh wow! Welcome. Well, it could be a cute little intro where it's like, "Welcome back to the cool stylings of Jazz and Jay on Hot 93.2." What's up, guys? Oh, let me stop this music. Actually, hi guys, and welcome back to the Sleepy Idol, a little spar on 34th and Crenshaw, where you can sit back, relax.
Spar.
What?
I thought you said spar. A little spar.
A little kickboxing gym where you can sit back, relax, and talk K-pop with your friends. Today is a bit of a inaugural day or whatever. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, guys, exciting. We are using a different platform that hopefully through using we'll be able to not have as much technical difficulties. So I don't want to say too much yet, but we also, I don't know if I told you, Jazz, but we're both live on YouTube and my Twitch channel. So, do you have access to the comments?
Where?
Okay, I guess not. Okay, I need to like make you a person, like a controller, because there's actually like a section where you can pick the comments. So you would be able to like select the comments, like I select the comments. I don't know what the screen looks like for you.
Is that the comments area?
Yeah, there's like a comments. Is it like a drop? Hey guys, welcome to our TA hours, our office hours.
Private chat and comments.
Yeah, click on the comments. What does it show you?
StreamYard, stream elements.
Okay, here, let me post something. Hi. Actually, let me not post something. It might use my real name. Click on one of those comments. It didn't do anything. Okay.
Oh wait, should I join the chat?
Try. I'm like, knock yourself out. Let's see what happens.
Connect.
Oh, okay. I can. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Okay. There you go. Yeah.
I can't click anything, but I can see.
Okay. We got to give you a clicking duties next time. But yes, I'll add you as a. I actually meant to check that, probably in settings. But yeah. Okay, guests can stream. Okay. Well, okay. Anyway, welcome to the Sleepy Idol show where we talk about 30. Okay, background. Okay, where is she?
Welcome to my house.
Jasmine, San Diego. Welcome to my MTV cribs. But yeah, y'all. So it'll be a bit of a doozy today, trying to figure out who is what is where, who is who are they. But I mean, we could probably talk about the tornado that's happening behind you because I'm actually kind of scared.
It's so windy. There's a tree that like fell down in my neighborhood.
Oh no, that is literally my worst nightmare. Yeah, it's been really windy and rainy. I'll just give it up on the East Coast. Hey, hey, yo. Yes. Also, our new mod, Andre. I don't know if that like shows because I can't see it here. Okay, you're on Twitch. Hey, Andre, how are you? Welcome to the stream. But yes, when we can get you set up so you can like pick the comments, like we can both pick the comments, that would be really nice. Anyway, so Jazz, how have you been?
All right.
Same here.
I feel like we had a similar, well, I guess only part of the weekend.
Oh yeah, that's true.
When we listened to the Beyonce album, or half of it, because I think I listened to half of it, and then I proceeded to go into the kitchen and then just speak to people and eat.
Okay, social. Honestly, so our friend Aman, who, but well, I guess I'll shout it out at the end. But Aman, part of Forfeit Gaming, which is Jazz's group, he just slash they just dropped a video where we talked about our experience at the
Oh
con,
yeah.
the convention Katsucon earlier. So go check that out. But he also had a listening party for the new release of Cowboy Carter, Beyonce's new album. So it was like both a Tex-Mex potluck, and then when the album dropped at midnight, we listened to it. So just for some context. What were you saying, Jazz?
That was about it. I don't remember. Well, actually, no. I listened to because the next day Amon played it a lot, like all throughout the day. So I know, I know songs. I've heard them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're called.
It did kind of flow together, honestly.
I know the beat and the Miley Cyrus one. I know.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The "I'll be your shotgun, darling." I don't know. Till the day I die.
I'll be honest, y'all, because we're all on her grown here. This is literally a bar. I was very drunk by the time the album dropped. So when we first played it through, I was not cognizant.
Yeah.
But I did like the Blackbird. Yeah.
The Beatles
I
song?
did. Yeah, I did love that cover. I thought that was really pretty. I heard that the Jolene one cover though, the girls are up in arms about her Jolene cover.
Doing, that's the one she did opera, right? Randomly at the end.
Is it? I was more because like the lyrics, you kind of changed the lyrics of Jolene.
Oh, did she?
Yeah, it was more like rather than Jolene, please don't steal my man. It was more like Jolene, you think you can take my man, but you're a bird, so my man's never gonna want you. Like that kind of thing. People felt a way about that, which I thought was interesting. So
I don't know the original well enough to. I only know Jolene. That's the only line I know.
Jolene, same.
Jolene.
Like, where's everyone? Yes, that's exactly how it went. She just sounds like a banjo. Insert exactly banjo noises here. I think that was the original intent. But I mean, I also is that Joey or Martini?
Yeah. Oh, it's Joey. I don't know when he's birthday.
Hey, Joseph.
That's another thing homeboy. That's happened since I told you that there was a flood on one of my streets.
Yeah.
But they started redirecting people into my complex, but then they don't redirect them to the exit. And I live on a cul-de-sac. So it's like they come all the way down here. And then they're like, well, that's not the exit. So then they have to go back around. So Joey, every time he sees a car, he's like, oh, the fudge is, who's this? You don't get that many visitors.
I think that's so cute. Dogs being like discombobulated because new people enter the vicinity. I feel like that's so adorable. But yeah. But hello, Andre. Welcome. Oh, your brother's okay, new fan. Gen Alpha. Check in. Hey, Ryder.
Are they old enough to be?
I mean, Ryder is 1 year old, so.
Oh, I didn't see that. Okay, that is Gen Alpha. Wow. Already on computers, probably already knows how to code.
I'm sure
Ryder new things, right?
I'm sure Ryder's like, can we watch Bluey? Like, what's going on? Who are these ladies? Who are these Ajumas? We gotta, like, he already knows what an Ajuma is. But yeah, so we are here, y'all. Like I said, this is like a new kind of setup. So please, bear with us as we hobble through this new setup for this episode. But first, as always, we need to start with mess. And so I wanted to first start with the update with the Han So-hee Chronicles. So we talked about this last week, where there was, girl, I spelt this wrong. I put it in the wrong sequence. Let me
not the breakup.
Because they weren't supposed to go first. Let me just fix that, y'all. All right. Yeah. So first we're talking about the fact that Han So-hee and Lee Jae-wook broke up, but it wasn't without mess. So yesterday we kind of talked about this whole, I don't want to call it a love triangle in respect for her, because Mama has been struggling and fighting for her life out in these streets. So I'm just going to solve the little spat that happened with Harry, Junyo, and Han So-hee, where there was accusation that Junyo, who used to be in a relationship with Harry, former Girls' Day, now actress, had cheated on Harry, or had an uncomfortable time period in between him ending his relationship with Harry, who he dated for 8 years, and starting a relationship with So-hee. So there's a lot of speculation that there was some cheating. Harry had made posts that kind of fueled those rumors. So-hee had been going back and forth with making kind of multiple statements trying to clear her name and prove that no, she only got into a relationship with Yeol when he was done with Harry. To her knowledge, Yeol saying nothing unless he had to. But yeah, so we had talked about, she had made a statement where people were like, this is embarrassing, which she was just defending herself. And Jazz, you made a really good point when we were talking about this before, how it seemed like she's just trying to defend herself here, and she was really taken aback by the accusations of her, being a homewrecker, or Yeol leaving Hetty for specifically her. So she had talked about it. And so things had kind of died down, I think. I definitely think people were still, blowing up her Instagram and like being like, oh, she embarrassed herself. But she ends up releasing another statement where, do you ever just like, I don't want to say I feel bad for her because she's a rich, beautiful actress with a lot of money. But I do feel bad because I do think I can kind of sympathize with the idea of like really wanting to get something across and feeling like people aren't hearing you, or feeling like people are ignoring you and not really giving you the chance to properly explain herself. But what ended up happening is that on the morning of March 29th, she uploaded a post to her Instagram, kind of further trying to explain her her relationship with Yeol. And what really rubbed people the wrong way is that she seemed to also get Harry involved, or directly address Harry in the post. So essentially, she once again clarifies that the first time she ever met Yeol was November of 2023, because there had been some speculations that people were friends before then, and kind of like whatever happened that led them to start dating happened during when he was dating Hetty. But she kind of was like, yeah, I never knew anyone who knew him. We weren't like friends in private. That was the first time I met him. She also, speculated, wanted to clarify that I guess people were calling their relationship transfer love, because people were saying that it was so uncomfortably close when he stopped dating Hetty and started dating her. And so she was like, okay, they broke up last year again, and we didn't start dating till this year. And she said, it's true that they bid farewell to each other, wishing each other happiness and good health. So I think that was that was weird for her to comment on, but I think that was a reference to, apparently there's this whole thing where he did contact her after they broke up, and in it she claims that Harry may have misconstrued him reaching out to her as like, let's reunite, let's get back together, but it was just like a whatever. And so she mentions how she feels like Harry misinterpreted that whole situation and made it look like he was still trying to get back with her while also pursuing things with So-hee. Again, it's like she's commenting on what's happening in their relationship, which makes it seem weird, because it should be him or her, as in Yeol or Hetty. But I feel like, again, she probably feels really backed into a corner. So she's like, oh, well, this is what he was telling me, or whatever, or that I know, or whatever. Then there is one thing that I feel like is rubbing people really wrong, where she said, she apologized, where it's like she apologized to Hetty, but she also added, what I don't understand is that I want to ask Hetty what was so funny about the fact that her ex got a new girlfriend. Why did she transform the contents of the text message, which was not for the purpose of a union, into a text message full of lingering attachment, and give the title Transfer Love to Yeol's new romantic relationship that occurred 4 months after her breakup, then remain silent. So in that, she's kind of referring to that initial Instagram post that Hetty did, where she, did the whole haha funny. That was clearly in remarks to the whole speculation and rumor that Yeol and So-hee were caught in Hawaii. And so, yeah, so basically she, basically was like airing out again, like being like, I didn't cheat on anyone, but also Harry, I think it's just funny that, that kind of thing. Once again, a lot of people were like, you're kind of seeming like a bird, and also, why are you calling out Harry and not your boyfriend? Apparently in the statement, she also maybe alluded to the fact that like, this is what he's telling me, So I hope he also speaks out if this is
Mm.
wrong, because I'm just saying what I know and people are attacking me. But then after minutes after she posted that, she deleted it. And then it was just kind of mess. She posts this picture of Kate Winslet, which is like this infamous picture of Kate. No. Not Kate Winslet. Who's the one that dated Tom Cruise?
Katie Holmes,
Not her. I think it
Nicole
was Kate
Kidman.
Winslet. Huh? Nicole Kidman, yeah. That's like from 2001, where she's like walking the street, like living her best life. And it was a very relevant picture because it had been when she just filed for divorce from Tom Cruise. So it's kind of like, I'm free type of thing. So she posts that. And then later it's announced that they broke up. And they kind of want to focus on acting. There was a couple other things where apparently she's kind of acknowledging that Junior was kind of a mess for never defending her or speaking up for her. But then there was another story that went to a news publication where apparently her company was saying she's apologetic to Junior because she feels like this whole thing put him through a hard time. But yeah, anyway, it just ended with them breaking up. So what are y'all's opinions on Han So-hee? I don't want to say whose team you are on, but like it seems like Han So-hee is getting a lot of hate. Do you agree with people feeling she tarnished her image? Do you think there was any way she could have handled this better at any point
She
of
could have just
this?
stopped talking. But I can see why she probably came out. What's her name?
Hetty?
Yeah, because
Mm-hmm.
she could have probably, didn't she like say that she tried to contact her and then
Yeah.
like she would never answer? So it's like I feel like this was her only form of speaking to her. While with him, it's like she could probably call him and be like, "What the heck are you doing? Why aren't you defending me?" Blah blah blah. Like she can probably go straight to the source. While with Harry, it's like this is my only way of getting my grievances out.
Yeah.
So
That's true. When I first started like reading about this, I was like, why are you asking us, girl? And yeah, when she mentioned that, like, oh, she tried to talk to Hetty, but she wasn't, which was a little expose of Harry, but I guess Hetty doesn't have to talk to her. But again, I will say it is a little unfair on Hanso. I agree with your sentiment that she should have just not stopped talking. She should have taken a cue from the fact that Junyo wasn't saying anything, both as like a testament to it would probably be a better PR practice to just be quiet. And also, I don't know, if he wasn't saying anything, I would have been like, if the person who's the central figure of this whole thing is not clarifying really on either end what's going on here and why this mistake is happening, it might be because he knows maybe if he said anything, it wouldn't look good on his part, or somebody could come out the woodworks and refute whatever he would say to make himself look good. So I would have took some, like, I get, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It's very sad. But what do you think about Jun Yeol in this situation? Do you think he's shady? Do you think he was just being smart by not saying anything?
I think he was being smart, but then also still shady. I think like, he could have, I don't know, done something. I don't know. Had his PR like consult her or something. Something. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe he was trying. I don't want to like drag him when I don't know what he was doing when he said literally
True.
nothing in this whole entire thing. So
True. I think it's funny though, because in each instance, I feel like his not even him, but his company only spoke up when like Han So-hee said something. So like when Han So-hee confirmed that they were dating, then they spoke up and said they were dating. When the breakup rumors were revealed, then they spoke up to confirm that they had broken up to focus on acting. And so it's just like, again, like it's smart. He did the smart thing, but it also was just kind of sucks for Han So-hee that you're here literally being like, get back. And he was like, y'all want some Krispy Kremes? I don't know this lady. Y'all see her at that one thing? She looked crazy. Like he probably was on pan. Like
I know. he resurfaced them. He was like, all right. Like, keep attacking her. Don't look at me.
Exactly. Whoa. I don't know. Even if you were really, I don't know. Because if this is somebody that you like claim to care. And again, there was this one really shady thing where somebody was like, she's doing all this hooting and hollering over a 4-month relationship. And to an extent, I kind of was like, Yeah, that's kind of true. But also, I don't know. I would feel like if you got to the point where you wanted to date somebody, you must care about them a little. So I don't know why he wasn't. I'm not saying put your whole career on the line,
Yeah.
but like, I don't know if, I don't know. I don't really know what he could have done. And it almost kind of seemed like when she was like being like, oh, like, why didn't he defend me? I was like you said, like, girl, you have his number. We don't. So I don't know. Like, I don't know if you want to call him. I don't know, cacao, if that's still a thing, line. Um,
Oh my
but
gosh,
yeah.
line? What the heck? That's silly. Underwater.
Andre says, Team Hattie, since I don't know these people. Stop.
I don't know any of these people. How about
Stop.
that?
Stop. You know Hattie from Girls Day. Stop this.
No.
No, I refuse. I refuse for you to have this second gen girl group amnesia. Absolutely not. Absolutely
I
not.
can't remember something I never knew.
Stop. Okay, maybe you didn't remember her. You don't know her, but you know Girls Day for her,
Yeah, I
right?
know
Okay.
Girls Day. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. Anyway, I mean, I feel bad for Han So-hee. I will always say I'm team Hetty because I mean, I'm not coming for Hetty because I also think she was probably scammed in some way. Like there's no way you do the haha funny thing without feeling like there was a reason for you to feel like you were being played, period. But I do think it's crazy how she technically was the first one to add fuel to the fire, but then kind of got to like wipe her hands of it and then like apparently blocked on So-hee on Instagram or whatever. I don't
That
know.
also should have been a sign. As soon as she would have blocked me, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I probably would have said one last thing. I'm like, and one more thing, and then I would have left. But like, she went too far,
Pretty
too long.
much. Yeah, it was
Too
somebody
much.
should have stopped her. And I feel bad because I feel like it also tarnished her image. Like again, I think people definitely project when they build these images, this girl boss for the girls gatekeep, image, but she definitely tarnished that. And it kind of seems sad because she was like, "Why are people mad at me? Like I really don't understand why people are mad at me or people hate me like in that Instagram post one, which is fair. Like I was kind of thinking ever since she's come on the scene, at least from my perspective, she's always had positive like feedback, right? It's
Yeah.
always just like she's so pretty, she's so cool, she's so good at acting. So I really think she probably was freaking out because this is like the first time she's just being thoroughly dragged. Like if you only ever received praise, you're going to be very confused and lost if you like the first time you're receiving hate because you just don't know what to do
What
with
do you
that.
think?
So I feel bad for her, but
Yeah.
hopefully this isn't their down. That would be so silly that her just acting goofy over a man literally ruins her career.
Yeah.
Um
Especially since it didn't even last that long. I feel like this was just
exactly.
a week long of a problem.
Right? Girl, 2 or 3 business weeks. What's going on? Yeah, that would be unfortunate. I already saw that apparently they were both supposed to work on something like in a thriller or something, but they both
Together?
pulled. Yeah, they both pulled
All
from
three of
the
them are mad.
stop. And we didn't know this was going on. That
PR.
would
Whoever's in
oh.
charge of PR. If it's a thing, which it probably isn't. So
Oh God. Andre says never fight over a random man. Stop, not him being random.
I mean,
Listen,
I still
don't
don't know his
do.
name.
Don't do because the K drama fans will come for us with the
What is he
swift
from
fisherman.
again?
I mean, I know him from Reply 1988, which I believe it was 1988 he was in with Hetty. But that was like 16 years ago. That was literally 8 years ago.
I think I looked him. I think a drama came up that I was like, oh, I might watch this. And I was like, this guy looks familiar, and I think it was him. Either
Oh,
that or it was the guy from
okay,
who's dating
Stan.
Karina.
Oh,
I
I mean,
get them
that's a
confused.
great segue because speaking of breakups, hey, y'all, you know that little relationship with Karina and this guy, Lee Jae-wook, that was announced like last month? Well, apparently it's already over because it was announced that they had ended their relationship after being thrust into the limelight 5 weeks ago. Both Jae-wook and both his agency and her agency confirmed that they broke up his agency specifically said they broke up in order for him to focus on the project he's currently filming, and they're going to remain colleagues that support each other. And as SM just simply confirmed they broke up. um
It's Gen Kai all over again.
Stop.
Just saying.
Not Gen Kai walked so they could run. Dispatch was messy for this. The Karina stan in Dispatch who wanted her single, who may or may not be, what is it, B2B, or no, Monsta X's Minhyuk. Did you see that?
Oh, the one you sent me. That's what you sent me. I was like, what the heck is this? And why are they exposing this man?
Exactly.
Like, it's so messy.
In the comments, they were saying that's illegal to take pictures in
probably
military headquarters. But it's like, whoever posted that, whoever took that picture and posted that knew exactly what they were doing. Like, they knew exactly what mess they were doing. So it's just like, evil.
Well, if they get married, he can say, like, I was the one.
Stop.
I was the one that got them together. Just saying.
By
He's at their wedding giving a speech. They're like, who invited you, sir?
They're like, it wasn't for this man, almost ruining my career. Also, hey TL, welcome to the stream. So yes, we're talking about the Korea and Lee Jae-wook breakup. Should we have a segue for that? Or should we finish the segue for the Minhyuk thing? Is that his name, Minhyuk?
Is that the one that was? Why did I think it was somebody else?
Yeah, it was Minhyuk. Yeah.
Oh, it was him. Oh, what? I didn't know he was in the army.
Oh, he's 31.
Yeah, I knew he was old, like old enough to be in it, but I thought he already did it.
Oh, I mean, he might probably be currently in it. Maybe he is wrapping up his. I was about to say sentence. Yo. Hi, Jordy.
I mean, it kind of is a sentence. They were told to go.
That's true. But if you guys don't know, some messy stunt queen in the army then took a picture of Mr. Minhyuk, and people are gagged because apparently in his army locker that people are alleging on his army locker, he has a picture of Karina, which I'm like, only in K-pop does this matter. Like, only in the K-pop fandom. Because people were speculating, they were like, first of all, I do think it was an invasion of privacy for you to take pictures of him, period. Definitely. That's like where this stopped. But people saying that it was any type of disrespectful for him to have that are very weird. People assuming why he would have that are very weird. Like, literally, stans will be like, oh, Karina, God is so pretty. And then if anyone else admires the prettiness, they're like, you monster X. But yeah, I'll just think, what did you think of it?
I mean, I would have probably pictures of like my face.
Exactly.
So it's not like weird.
Do you think it makes it weird because he's an active idol? Not active, I guess, because he's in the military, but in a group that would be active if he was there.
Not really, if they don't really speak to each other.
That's true.
Like, it's just a little crush.
That's true.
Like, I could understand if they saw, like, we're in the same company, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Or something. I don't even know. Like, if they interacted a lot, I'd be like, okay, well, does she know? But yeah, I don't know. If you don't know her really, and it's just kind of like admiration from afar, I don't know. People put model pictures.
That's true.
I
mean,
don't know them.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's that proximity that she's also a K-pop idol, because I remember who was it? Like J-Hope had like a picture of Tinashe in his like studio or something like years ago, back in the Stone Age, and people were like, "Oh, that's so cute," but that's harassment.
Okay, like, you're never gonna get her. This is probably a possibility, so they're probably like, "Wait, hold up, no."
They're like, we already know with this Jae-wook guy. We don't need another one. That's funny though. But yeah, I thought that was, I don't know. I think it's cute. Y'all would not last a day in second gen, because remember when people used to say Yuna was their ideal type every 2 to 3 business hours? Like, she could not get a break.
Pale.
Exactly.
Basically.
Like, y'all would crumble if we were at the era where people would actually verbalize their ideal types. But yeah, this was messy. I forget, was it Dispatch who revealed this?
Yeah,
that was
like a month late.
It's like,
This made no
dispatch,
sense.
hang it up, girl. Hang it up flat screen. Nobody cares anymore. This was messy. We know that they probably broke up because the pressure of having such a new relationship exposed is messy and is stressful. So you just basically
Yeah.
ended this, relationship. So the Karina stan that was jealous that she was dating at Dispatch, and so they wanted to release this. You won. All right. You and Haribo gummy bears are gonna go down in history.
Haribo. Now
But
every
yeah,
time I see Haribo, I think of that. Like no, like,
as you
all the
should.
time.
As
Like I
you
know
should.
that's not the name, but like that's all I can think of.
That is their name now. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. And again, mess because, yeah, I feel like, a long time ago, I feel like there was like this list of rules that Dispatch follows in terms of who they're going to expose. And they're like, oh, we don't do rookie groups. We don't do same sex couples or whatever. I think they also said we don't do when like somebody's famous and the other person's not. You should add a time frame. They have to be dating for 7 years with 2 kids before you reveal them.
That's
A la
true.
Ximin. So if you want to expose Ximin,
Shuma's not dating anybody. That's how Chen got I guess. Now that you just told me that, I'm like, how did he date this woman, get her pregnant, and then marry her, and no one knew? Dispatch probably knew.
yeah, it was probably because so every idol did a normie. I'm
That's
doing that
so
for you.
hard too, though. I was
That's
like, are you
true.
just dating me because you're a fan, or do you actually like me?
That's true. That's really true. But yeah, so shout outs to them. I'll probably never speak about this man again. I'll be honest. I don't really know K
You're not
actors
gonna
like
watch
this.
Alchemy of the Soul?
Absolutely not. Just kidding. Maybe
She's
I'll
not
hear
gonna
about
watch
him.
it.
Who
Why?
knows?
You're not kidding. don't lie about kidding.
Listen, I'm trying to become a drama girly pop because that's where the real drama is.
Is it?
I mean, Song Joong Ki alone. Song Joong Ki alone.
They're all the same at some point.
No, Song Joong Ki is the king of mess. Are you kidding me?
Oh, not him, but like I mean,
Uh-huh.
like the dramas.
Oh, okay. I mean, yes, but like I love being angry, so
That's
those two
true.
same
That's why
cliches.
I watch Penthouse.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So moving on to the last topic, and this is going to be a really exciting one for Jazz.
You know this
Guess
is your
who's back?
fave.
Back
You can go
again.
back long ago
Renegade.
when you first joined NCT, and you were like, "Who's that?"
Stop. Stop. That's not true. That's not me. That's not me. Um
Is that from something?
it is, but I don't know what it's from. I just
Oh.
know the meme reference.
I was gonna like, is
Um
this a TikTok that I miss again?
it I think no, it was probably pre-TikTok. It was probably
Okay.
like Vine era maybe. Real
Mm.
quick though, question from Andre. Weren't they dating for like a real week? Isn't that really dating? That's why I think it's so messy because it's like dating means so many things, right? If I'm dating somebody, that person can be my actual like significant other title partner type thing. If I'm dating somebody, maybe we went on 2 dates, but we're still getting to know each other. So that's like when they say meeting with good feelings, that's what I assume it is, which means I don't claim this person. This is not my man. This is not my woman. Like I'm just seeing this person. Like we've agreed that we have some type of interest. So that's embarrassing. Like
Yeah.
to like reveal because it's just like now you feel like, ugh. What if like she was literally about to call it quits like the week before, like Jenny was
She
with
should have just
Kai?
called it off right there when they put those billboards. And I'm like, okay, I can't even do it anymore. It's over. It's done. Sorry.
Bro,
You're about to
that's
kill
true.
me for dating you for some reason. Like it
What a
didn't make
mess.
any sense.
But yeah. All right. Lucas comes back with Renegade. So
Renegade.
scorn disgraced idol Lucas, whatever his last name is, former Wavy member, former NCT member, has returned after having a 3-part documentary series which chronicled his apology and his rebirth. It's like I don't even know. I don't know.
I didn't
So
even know it was 3 parts.
it wasn't. I'm just lying, y'all.
Oh, I was gonna say I thought it was like one video, but maybe I.
Listen, I have to hype it up because the Lucas stands might, they might come and
That's
subscribe.
you. That's why I
Yep.
believed you. I was like, oh man, she
Stop.
actually watched it.
So yeah, he came back with Renegade, which very interesting. We both pointed this out. So he came back with, I guess, a mini album. All the songs are in English. I listened to 2 of them, Crashing on You and Renegade. And I don't know. I feel like that's a choice that these songs are in English. But I guess let's talk about the quality of Renegade. Let's focus on Renegade. What did you think when you heard this song and the music video? Because it seemed to be giving us a little message, you know, trying to start a discourse. Hashtag discourse.
I only watched like the first.
Stop!
I'm so serious.
Oh my god.
Okay, so no. I'm talking about the music video. I watched the
Okay.
dance. I watched this. Like I listened to the full song finally today, but it was like him performing, which that's a different reaction. But like watching the video, I was like, "What is this? Oh, it's in English. Oh, I can't handle this right now." And then I stopped it and exited out, and then I proceeded to continue my work.
Fair, because honestly, when I saw it, I was kind of confused. To me, it was giving like a wannabe Kendrick Lamar type vibe.
The Humble, is that one?
Yeah, that's definitely. And then like it seemed like it was trying to give music video wise, not the dance, because I'll actually say the choreo was choreographing. The choreo was choreoing. I liked it.
He really came out looking like like he was crucified.
That's what I'm saying.
For what? He still hasn't said. So it didn't make any sense that he's up there, like
mystery's alive and
hanging there.
I don't know. I think let's just get into it then. It seemed like there was very like persecution by the media, crucified, died and risen again. The haters, there was a lot of mention to haters in the song. And I'm just kind of like, that's kind of a choice concept to come back with when you apologized for what you did, even though you're being vague about it. You never really actually like which one of the accusations were true and were not. But apology kind of seems like an admission of guilt. So you feel like you did do something wrong. So like, is it like, okay, I admit that I did do something wrong, but the rest of y'all are haters? Or is anyone still coming for you or not liking you haters? I don't get that.
Well, never.
I mean, it's your man. Like
this is yours.
I
told you he looked like a frog to me. I also never understood what he did. I've been like this since day one, since he was a SM rookie. I thought he looked like a frog.
The thing is, this spot is gonna have 73 views, but 35 comments of people being like, "So what's up with that girl who said he looked like a frog?" I'll have you know
fine. When he was younger, he looked like a frog. Now he looks better.
The Lucas scans are gonna drag.
I think Minho also looks like a frog a little bit.
I was gonna say, looking like certain animals isn't an insult.
Yeah,
I want to put that out there. Like you can look like a buddy, a frog, a dinosaur. The dinosaur line and SM, you know, they're all handsome.
Dinosaur.
It's like Donghae. I think
Chen?
Maybe Chen.
I don't know. There's a dinosaur line.
I forget.
Oh, is it like Amber? Because Amber looks like.
Oh yeah, Amber too. Let me look it up.
Dinosaur line.
I swear it was like the girly pops that look like dinosaur.
What is Dino Line and who is in it?
Stop! Not me immediately.
Jeno. Oh, because Jeno also kind of looks like Donghae.
Who is Dongwon?
Oh, Donghae.
Who is this kid?
Who?
Yeah, there's like the first person in this article, Dong. I guess he's a trot singer.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I did say something about trot, and I was like, I don't know.
You're like, I'm not familiar. I don't know that emotion.
I only know Jin Young, Hong Jin Young.
Oh, sorry. Jordy says, I agree with Jazz, but I think that's what makes him cute. That looks like a dinosaur or a frog.
See?
Okay, but when I call some people frogs, you say it's an insult. Don't say who I say.
I already forgot who it was. Who did you say looked like a frog?
You know what? Let's move on.
No, I need to know.
I don't need the smoke. I think. Can I type it in? Oh, we have a private chat. Everyone in studio. Can you see this?
Watch it pop up.
Right? It's highlighted. I'm like, how do I take this off?
I see it, yeah.
No, because I feel like you're going to say it.
No. Oh, okay. I do remember you saying that now. That's good.
Oh, hey Andy,
Wow.
welcome to the stream. Yeah, so I thought the Renegade was right. I'm just kind of confused who his target audience is, which maybe is the point. Like, it was an English song. They wrote his name Lucas in Hangul on the official video, and then he's performing on Korean music shows. So
Oh yeah,
maybe it seems like he's gonna
so
promote
true.
in Korea, question mark. So Jazz, keep a eye out for that. Um
Man, at least I feel like you made it further than I did on first listen.
That's because I am a journalist and I had to,
Okay.
journal.
Yeah, disguise that. Disguise your love for him as journalism.
Stop. Decent. Just decent.
I mean, it wasn't a terrible. Now you turning into Lucas.
That's my little tribute. Stay humble. Renegade.
Renegade. I don't even remember how it goes.
I don't think I ever knew how it went. No,
I
the song Renegade. I thought you meant the dance, the Renegade.
Oh, I don't know the Renegade. I never learned that.
It was too difficult. I was like, my
Yeah.
arms can't do that.
I mean, you already did more than I could do. Like, no. That's not happening.
But they use this or back in the day, they used to use this in every TikTok dance.
Yeah. Charlie D'Amelio just doing that
Yeah.
for no reason.
I don't listen. The kids can. That's y'all. Andy says, "Oh, it's an English song, kind of like 10's Reasons solo." Then he promoted on music shows. Oh, maybe it's just a solo, an NCT/former NCT solo thing. Was Taeyong's solo in English or no? Okay, no. I guess that makes.
He also doesn't speak English.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does 10?
Oh, I'm not. Neither does Lucas. What am I saying? Yeah, 10 does.
Okay. Okay. Maybe it's just a thing now. Maybe because it's like that kind of global. I always feel like NCT/NCT. I don't know what to call him because technically that's where I know him from, but NCT adjacent. I don't want to offend anyone. Like I feel like they give that like kind of like global, we'll kind of sing in whatever language, vibes. So maybe that's it. But I don't know. I just thought that was really interesting. Not the decent was a typo.
Oh,
you said, girl, I'm not giving it decent.
What was it supposed to be?
It was descent into hell. I'm just kidding.
Oh, no, I mean,
imagine. All right, and then he had "Crushing on You," which was one we also listened to, which was his male perspective response to Sabrina Carpenter's nonsense, which I thought was a nice little take on it. I thought that was interesting, so good for him.
It was definitely much better.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed it. Yeah, exactly. I think he should just go like the cute route because that's what the girly pops want.
I think he can't right now because it's like they'll be like, oh, so to get back in favor, you're trying to be all like, like no.
I didn't think about it like that, but I feel like that has to be better than being like, haters, y'all suck. I'm Jesus, I've risen. Like, what?
I mean, that was the lyric in there. I know that. But you're right. Yeah. I don't know.
Like that seems like too aggressive and too like you actually don't care about what you were accused of. But
I guess lean into what people think of you
rather than
trying to.
That's wild.
Because then people will just turn away because they're just like, oh, well, this was what I expected, and then they'll leave. Rather than if it's like cutesy, it's like, okay, oh, he's trying to get favors and whatnot, and then everyone piles on again.
That's true. Dang. Are you part of his PR team? Wait a second.
I mean, I didn't want to reveal what we were trying to do, but here we are.
It's an inside job, y'all. Yeah, okay. I'll see. I'm curious to see how this does, honestly, because I'm just like, he seems like a lot of people are like, I'm kind of done with him. But then also he has a lot of fans, and I saw a lot of positive comments under the music video and stuff.
They're canceling out the bad ones. Like keywords that they just remove.
Stop. Oh my god. And there's like Korean, English, Japanese in like the comments. Like it seems pretty global too.
Oh, look at Lucas.
Okay, Lucas.
Super M like really carried him. And Wavy.
I'll give Wavy. Super M was interesting because I'm just like, in retrospect, I don't know who that was for. I mean, it was for me. Jopping was for me. I don't know who the rest
of it. Oh my gosh. I still like every time I drive home like to practice after work, I like always think of Jopping for some reason, because I feel like I just have like a vivid memory of just like always playing that on like replay for
Now
no
you're brainwashing
reason.
yourself. I'm just kidding.
It was so good. Like the put your hands in the air. I was like, this is okay. I see what you're trying to do.
I will say
It's working for me.
Mark's verse to this day is the hardest K-pop rap verse in the history of K-pop. BTS rap line, get out of here. No, just kidding. Why did I target them?
That's not even his best line at all. Nowhere near. It doesn't even touch.
Listen, I don't remember what it was, but I remember I was like, okay, where you going, Mark? Take me with you. Let's go. It goes like this or whatever. Because when we jumping, we popping, we jump. I was like, why did you do that, SM? But also, yeah, that was good for me. That was good for my health. That was good for my mental health.
And it's like like
you're playing a video game.
And then they start doing a model music after that, like they're about to walk down the runway. I'm like, okay, I don't know where we're going.
You know what that do? You know, it reminded me of like Sonic Adventure 2, like you're about to battle Shadow, like your Sonic and like Shadow comes in and you're about to battle him. It's like, do Sonic, I finally caught you. And then they battle him. Like, what? That was a fever dream. Listen, that MV, everything about it was so tacky, but I think because I'm a girl group, I mean like a fan girl that like started in like the 90s with like, it reminded me of Backstreet Back Tonight, like that kind of campy, kitschy, like we're the boy group and we're gonna put them in cool boy. Like I enjoyed it. Listen, I did. All right, dang, you spent a long time talking about Lucas here. I honestly need to be stopped. That is disrespectful. Every time somebody has a like shady, situation, I'm like, so Jazz's fave that Jazz loves very much.
Even though it was your fave before all that stuff happened.
I mean, he was popular. I saw people talking about how like they were like, oh, he's gonna flop, and then a lot of people were like, oh, actually no, he was actually very popular when he was in Wavy and NCT, so he probably still has fans. And I was like, low-key, I was like, period, but old me would have said period. Like the me now would be a critical period.
Critical period. Hard period.
No. All right. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to set up the actual like intro thing, but
oh, is that your version of the music?
Yeah, but
it sounds like a Cartoon Network like commercial thing. I don't know. Oops. I don't know how to describe it.
It sounds like the Schumann theme song.
No, it's not for him. The disgrace that you put on his name.
Listen, he would get it if he was here.
He wouldn't. He'd be confused.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna try to shrew my screw. All right. Oh, I don't like how small it is. Oh well. Can you guys see? I can try zooming in. If you guys see my social security number, please let me know. All right. Oops. And if you say anything shady, just ignore it.
That's all shady.
Also, poor Schumann, because he has to share this spot with someone half his age.
Okay, whoa. How dare you age him up? They're only 8 years apart. Ugh.
Oh my
That's so
God.
sad. Yeah, so Schumann, oh no, where did he go? I probably should have had this open.
Oh wait, I forgot now. I remember what I did.
Open. So he went to Taipei for a fan meet with like the CEO Dole Mart people, like the drama that he did earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they're still doing PR for this. I really don't. But he's been going on a press tour, so I'm like, whatever, do you? You look good when you're at the airport. You look good when you're having fun with your co-stars. So whatever. So that's from Taipei. And then he also I didn't really actually look into this fully. I don't think it
Please.
actually was released yet.
Mm-hmm.
The camping alone, but I think either maybe the first episode came out or they just showed like little clips. But I just saw like some clips of him and it was just like funny. Like I don't know, this one's just funny to me because he's just sitting there like he did work, but he's just sitting in an empty tent and he's breathing hard. And I'm like,
Did.
"Or what did you do?" I was like,
I'm
that's
here,
literally
aren't
me camping. Like I did so much. And then this
should
is
work
just
for
him
that.
like it's rare. Like I think it's rare meat. And he's like, you know, it's fine. It tastes good.
너무 레어인데?
And then people are I think
요즘
the
돼지고기
comment
레어로
is
먹어도
like,
돼.
you shouldn't be eating that. And it's like, sir, this whole thing is me camping. So like I can't cook, so it's just everything would be bad. I'd be tired before I even did anything. So yeah,
he's
that was
so
him
adorable.
camping.
Oh,
And then for Sunflower, it's his birthday today. So
shaking my head.
I'm very happy because we streamed on both my favorite's birthday.
Stop.
I was like, what? Wow, that lined up. Anyway, so he also got like a jacket from his to the other members. And then apparently they like got team rings, which I thought was pretty cute. Like all 8 of them. So he was like showing that. And then both of them modeled recently. So I was like, wow, look at them modeling.
Oh, wait. Is this them?
This is Schumann. Schumann did Arena Home. I don't know what that is. But it was for China.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Schumann. And then Sunghwa did Gianna Boyfriend in Japan. If you scroll down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wish I could.
I like how I'm pointing. I'm like, there and there.
Okay, Gianna Boyfriend. I'm really into Japanese magazines lately, and I've actually never.
So you should get that one, and then
I was
when
gonna
you're
say,
done, hand it to me, and I'll keep it forever. I don't know why this came up. I think it was from a thread. It's just him doing the dance for Halazia 2 times fast.
These boy group dances be so chaotic.
Well, I feel like because it's 2 times fast, it looks.
Okay.
So
I was like,
confusing.
what am I even hearing? And why are they in a jail? In a jail cell?
It's sped up. Like he's like doing it fast. He's doing like the challenge.
Who's this one?
Mingy.
I'll keep that in mind.
I feel like you always send me stuff about Mingy. If anything from 80s.
Every 2 to 3 business months, I remember he exists. I'm like,
Mingy.
Interesting.
That one.
But let me not, because I'm sure he was born in 1999. So
he was.
Okay, so never mind. Guys, look at this like click.
I mean, the majority of them are 1999, except for 3 of them.
Oof.
2 of them are 98. One is 2000, and the rest are 1999.
All right. Let me just never look at this group again. Just kidding. Okay, but where is Lee Jung-jae? Listen, I was thinking of my past flings. If I could say so.
They're all in the trash. She didn't even remember him.
Stop. No, I was like thinking. The thing is, he was fun, but he's a 45-year-old man, so he's not going to have a lot of drama. No, like, because, I want to report drama. Like, that's the thing. I'm a liar. I don't want to report your accolades. I want to report why Dispatch is taking photos of you. Okay. I want to report the mess. And unfortunately, he was too kept, he was too.
Is he married?
No, he's not. Oh?
I mean,
be honest. What is like your age range for dating, or like being
2
for
years
each way?
Yeah, maybe a little bit older for
older.
Old. It's time.
You're like 45 years above, half a month, but like lower.
Oh my god, not that far. No.
You're better than me. I will only date people who were born in my exact day,
time,
year, time, hospital. If you weren't in the tri-state area of the hospital I was born in, get the hell out of here. I need to see the birth certificate.
Because they carry that around.
I'm like, where's yours? No, I just thought that was interesting because I was like, would I date a 45-year-old man?
No.
Yeah, I don't
I
think I
mean,
would.
I don't.
Unless it was Lee Jae-wook.
I feel like that's just a different life.
So-
No, it really is. That's a different decade.
but what if they're, young, like not mature? I don't fucking know. Because I guess you have
No,
to be
if
pretty
they're not
mature
mature,
about
that makes me scared. You're 45 and you're not mature. No.
Who are
What
you
went
eating? I
wrong?
feel like this is targeted. I feel like you're eating up somebody specifically right now.
No, I've just heard of people dating people that are like older, and it's like they don't have their life together, and it's just like, why are you dating this person?
That's true. But when they don't have their life together, it now brings them in the same thing if they're much older than you.
No,
By the way, I'm not talking about 22-year-olds and 45-year-olds. Absolutely not. We're both 29, so stop.
I know you thought that when you were 22. I mean, I would too. But
Speaking of
not.
youth, hi Leanne. Welcome, best man, best man. I love the girls. They keep us young. I love that meme or whatever the hell it is. Leanne, you're never late because the party does not start until you arrive. We've been outside the bar. You literally have the keys. We've been waiting outside the bar doing this in the cold.
No.
So,
in the rain, in the wind.
Exactly. We've been blown away. All right, that is it for the Sung Hour. How would I pronounce this?
Beyond me. It just looks good.
It does. Honestly, I was like, damn it, I want to, drag her for putting in Sanghwa, but I can't. It works. It really does. Xiaomin better be on his P's and Q's though, because you were like, listen, I saw this guy 8 years your junior, and he's doing things. All right.
I mean, he's trying to catch up. Now that he left SM, I think he's like, all right, this is my time. I gotta do it.
Oh, that's so adorable. All right, we're gonna skip the Kyung second just because,
it's actually a Kyung second.
Yeah.
Millisecond.
There it is. All right, y'all. So welcome, or we are finally during that. What the hell am I saying? I'm like, beep, boop, bop, bop, bop,
what in the world?
You don't know the little John, like it was like Countess Vaughn. She's like, wait.
Who?
You've never seen Countess Vaughn from the Parkers and
I think you showed me this recently. And I still don't remember it.
It's so good. It's so good. All right, guys. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend. I'm not your boyfriend.
That's a speed run.
Listen, I need to, get that installed in the way. So, guys, welcome now to the Open Bar, a segment where we talk about the stuff we didn't talk about. So what do y'all want to talk about? Like, period. We just got in the bar. I do have I was supposed to say tuberculosis. I do have what is it? Hypothermia now that we've been
I was gonna say hypothyroidism.
My doctor always checks they're always like, oh, let's go look at that thyroid. I'm like, what you trying to say? Period. All right, so y'all start yapping in the chat. But I did want to first talk about the fact that Illit, literally great grandbabies of the podcast, can't even be nieces because these are little infants. Like one of them was born in 2013, I swear. Not really, I was kidding. Very young. But they're saying that they're the Hybe's youngest daughters. But they last week came out with a song, you, like it's Magnet, that song. And they recently won number 1 on the show. And I guess people keep pitting them against New Jeans, but I'm just like, girl, stop. Just let them live. Like, I don't know. But I thought
that picture looks like a New Jeans.
It does. But I feel like it's like, okay, anyone who like dresses simple and wears their like natural black hair color is gonna get New Jeans. Like, true. But like, I feel like it's just kind of like, I mean, it is very Y2K, but I feel like everyone's doing Y2K. But look at me defending them with my life. I just anytime there was this really funny TikTok that went viral that Aaliyah Core girl, I forget what her name is. Do you know her?
What's Aaliyah Cord? Is that the
she's like this black girl who like dresses really alternative. Like she'll always be in like some fishnets and like a mini skirt and like puff and like moon boots and stuff and like puff earrings or not earrings, ear puffs or whatever. Anyway, she like basically is famous for her fashion, but she always has these really iconic like TikToks that go viral. And she was like, the thing is, you will never like, I cannot know somebody from nothing, but as soon as y'all talk about I hate this girl or she's this, that's my fave right there. Like, because you ain't gonna jump like that's me when somebody starts getting a lot of hate. I'm just like, are you talking about my homegirl? Absolutely not. So I feel like I'm like protective standing them. Like I like Magnetic, it's cute. I really don't know much about these girls. I'm sorry. It's like kind of like reactionary.
You know, what's her name? Hailey Bieber?
Oh, yeah.
I was like all up like, how dare y'all? This poor girl has done nothing. I was like watching her videos. Now I don't even check in.
That's funny. You were watching her. I'm sorry, what does she do? Is she a model?
Is she a model? I think she might be. I know she has like a skincare line, but she also did like cooking, like a cooking show.
Oh,
and like
Selena did a cooking show too,
and that's why people were like. But I think she did hers first. It was like very weird. I was just like, I was like all into the facts, and now I'm like, I don't even.
You're like Haley Herbert. I don't know. But no, I just be like, as soon as y'all start trying to talk crap about, especially as a girl group, I also will defend boy groups, but especially as a girl group, because I know y'all there's a certain insidious type of hate y'all reserve for them. So I'm just like, oh, you talking about Illet? You know, I don't know their names, but but yeah, yes, the grandchildren be relieving bops, period. But yeah, I think their song Magnetic's very, very cute. But they keep getting New Jeans comparisons. Now, like, you know, as it always is it really New Jeans fans or is it people who also hate New Jeans who are just trying to start drama? Probably the latter. But I thought it was quite interesting. I was talking to you, Jazz, prior to us starting the stream about how their mini album that they released with this Magnetic song has now become the highest selling first week sales debut album of a girl group. And if you look at the list, it's really interesting. Look at it, because before they held the record, New Jeans held the record, and before New Jeans held the record, I've held the record, and before I've held the record, aespa held the record. So it really is, these girl groups are just kind of passing a baton back and forth, which I actually think is healthy, because I do think it's nice when like the idea of who's the top group is not set in stone. So I feel like that inspires people to bring their A game and like bring like uniqueness and stuff like that, because it's still like anyone's game. I just think that's really, really cool. But yeah,
that's how it should be.
I think so too. I think it's kind of like, I mean, again, if you can have fans, that should be like the first goal. But I do think it's kind of boring when it seems like, oh, this is the definitive top girl group or boy group and everyone's just fighting for a second place. But just know, if those people come back at all, you're not going to get any awards. You're not going to get any recognition for any of even if you did have really popular songs, because you're not insert top group here, nobody's going to care. That'd be really annoying.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andy says New Jeans doesn't own that sound or look, but fans will be fans. Yeah. Like, do they have to dye their hair blonde to not get New Jeans? Like,
but then that would be Red Velvet.
Oh yeah, that's true. I love the way you look.
I was thinking, I forgot that was also blonde.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking Ice Cream Cake. But it was the same album, so.
Oh yeah, that's true. Also, hey Jessica, welcome to the stream. Leanne says this isn't news, but I thought it was funny. Daisy ex Momoland started a TikTok and someone commented under one of her videos, "You missed your chance to be in." I said that to you. I was a stan as soon as I saw that. I was peeking.
That was funny.
Man, that was so funny. But
it's accurate.
Right. She was like, I don't know, they're babysitters. But I was on her page and people are also just out of control. Like they're just like, flop, give it up, like, you know, blah blah. Like there was like fun, playful ones like that. but they were like really negative ones. And I was like, girl, what the heck? Like,
It's weird because like I saw like her first video where she like talked about like her K-pop life or whatever, and I feel like people were more positive, which is why I think she kept going with it. But now there's like other people catching wind of it, I guess, and like trying to spoil it
the
for the people that
evils.
actually like it.
Yeah, that's so toxic. I really hate that because it's just like you don't need to be negative. If you really don't like how she's dancing or whatever, she's not coming for your faves. She's not even an idol anymore. So
Yeah.
just like leave. Like it's giving messy.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Oh, I thought this was also really cute. I saw a article on Panchoa where they were talking about the fact that Nugu promoter, or I think it actually might be girl group.
I saw.
Oh yeah, okay, it's just Nugu promoter. They said bye to Nugu promoter. You guys probably most people know it's like a YouTube or a Twitter page that promotes like unpopular, I believe, girl groups, but it might be any group, right? And so I think they have like a threshold where once a group sells a certain amount of albums with one album, then they no longer consider Nugu, so they can no longer post about them. So I guess recently Kiss of Life surpassed that, and so they can no longer post about Kiss of Life. So they like made a little post about it, which I thought was really cute. Yeah, I know. I was like, first of all, K-pop is so lucky to have fans like that. Like somebody that free of charge, they're not getting paid, they're just doing this out of the goodness of their heart, decided to make a Twitter page that was literally dedicated to promoting groups that aren't very well known, to the point where they have like their own formal standards as to what's like considered new or not. Like that is the type of thing that, like, if anyone ever talks about this group made K-pop popular, this company, blah blah, I feel like it's the fans, period. Like, those fans are crazy, in a good way. But yeah, Kiss of Life. Yeah, good for them too. Because Natty, I remember when she left JYP or whatever the hell, people are like, "You never make it in this business," as they usually do. They did that to So-hee too. Oh God. But look at her now.
Living it up.
Yeah, I know. Oh, speaking of So-hee, y'all see she was like selling a highlighter for like $45 or whatever.
I knew she was about to open a makeup brand or something.
Yeah,
$45.
It's not really $45. It's expensive. I think it's $30 for a highlighter, but the highlighter is kind of giving Claire's no shade, and I think that's what people's biggest issue is. Like they're like, okay, this is a new line, and also the thing is giving cheap. But I mean, people are saying that if you actually swatch it, it's different or decent, but I don't know.
They should be swatching it then.
That's true. Like I feel like people are just like, how dare you even blah blah blah. But if it's good quality, I mean,
show me.
Yeah, exactly.
Show me, So-hee.
Oh, that should be the commercial. I'm So-hee, and I will show you, but show me. Just crumbs. She's like, wait, no, I thought so.
It doesn't work. It's supposed to be someone else who said it. Oh no.
I thought so long and hard about this. What? She's like, it's a far, far better thing than I do now. Oh, no. Why? I don't know. She's doing opera. Lastly, I didn't want to talk too much about this, but somebody, was it Dispatch, who exposed that Le Seraphim, the Le Seraphim baby,
Kaza?
Yeah.
Oh, she's 20. Wow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought she was like a baby. I mean, that's baby, but like baby.
I think
like,
what's her name's a baby though.
So. Unche?
Yeah,
that's true. But I thought Kazuya was also, but I think maybe this year she turned 20 or whatever. And so it was like, I don't know, some Dispatch. Oh no, it wasn't even Dispatch. It was a Japanese magazine, Weekly Bushun or something. That released. It was so weird how they did it too. It was like Kazuha caught at a fancy yakiniku restaurant in Ginza, but who is she dating? Come back at 5 p.m. tomorrow night to find out. Like I was like, okay, this is no world premiere.
What is this? Entertainment tonight?
Exactly. Like, why are we having a sequel to you dropping this damn news or whatever? But then I guess it turned out to be some guy from another hype team called Team. I think his name is K, and he's 6 years older, which I was kind of like, because it was claiming that they were dating for 2 years, but then the company also just said that yes, they're not dating, they're just friends, and like they did confirm that they did meet up, but it wasn't because they were dating. So I'm like, okay. Yeah, but I just thought
I
it
guess
was weird.
guys and girls can't meet up without it being a date.
Apparently, especially because I think because they're both Japanese, it might be a bit more comfortable for her to like. Well, actually, I guess Sakura is also Japanese, but being able to like.
Sakura's older, so she's probably like.
So is this guy.
Oh,
I think
and
we tried, y'all. Listen,
I'm trying to find excuses. Kazuha, what are you doing?
But yeah, I mean, I obviously invasion of privacy, but I feel like these recent like just bam, 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 bam dating announcements, I feel like invasion of privacy, yes, gross. But I feel like hopefully it just normalizes dating. So like you don't have to have like freaking apologies like Karina had to do and stuff like that, because that is lame and toxic and gross. And like if you really think that these idols aren't dating each other behind the scenes, you must think nobody's dating on your college campus. You must think that nobody's dating in your place of work. You must think that nobody's like in your like improv team or whatever, or in your a cappella group. Like when you put people together that have like lives or like interests and stuff around the same age, they're gonna start to mingle.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Especially with like busy schedules, and it's like this is the only time I meet people.
Exactly.
So this is the only type of people I can date and see on a regular basis.
Exactly. I'm just thinking like if you are a reggie dating like somebody who is like famous like this, you either would have to stop your dreams and goals and just follow them around, or like never see them, or like be like, yeah, it's weird.
That sounds like ideal.
Never seeing them.
I like to be alone.
Are you avoidant? I learned that on TikTok.
I learned that years ago, and I know that I am. That is who I am. I also learned on TikTok a little bit more though.
Yeah. What is it called? Avoidant attachment or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on the person, because sometimes I'm like, I'll like meet somebody and they'll like be blowing up my phone, and I'm like, why are they blowing up my phone? This is a lot.
Me all the time.
But then it will be somebody else and they'll be blowing my phone up like, wow, we're having a good time.
Maybe I have not met a person who has done that for me.
Oh,
unless they're my friends.
Okay, I was gonna say, I don't think I blow up your phone though. I
was gonna say sometimes the group chats will like go on, and I'm like, oh gosh, there's 87 plus, and I'm like, how did I get here?
That's so true. Oh my god, like I'm like in 45 group chats, I swear, and I love the people in them down. But when I like log out of work and I see like 374 messages waiting for me, I'm just like, well, if somebody doesn't want to do cliff notes, I guess I'll just never know what was said between 2 p.m. and 4:35 p.m.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For a second, I thought you were saying 2 p.m. like. I was like, between 2 p.m. like we're young and
imagine. So for the people who don't know who that is, no, just kidding. I was thinking though, there could be people who are currently in K-pop who don't know who TPM is. Don't know who. Sad life. Yeah, don't know who Sound MB is. Don't know who After School is.
Listen to Ad Toy, if anything. If you have never. Literally, that keeps coming on my YouTube like mix or whatever.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, keep it coming. Because that is the best song.
I was wondering, I saw this TikTok where it was like, for those who think boy groups can't serve cunt. And it was like them in Ad Toy when, they do the backslide thing.
Especially and I was like, what is it?
Juno?
He was like, out here, he turned around and he like swiveled his little hip. I was like, sir, relax. Relax.
My eye. Like, stop. I'm a woman of God.
Exactly.
But I was thinking though, if they debuted now with that image, would they be eating the girls up? Because they honestly were giving Chip and Dale's. And I feel like at the time it was like, oh yeah, Beast Idol, blah, blah, blah. But like nowadays, like a boy group that was just known for being beefy and taking off their clothes and giving you Chip and Dale's, Magic Mike, would it slay, or would people be like, uncles?
I mean, like, then now, yes, they'd be like uncles. But maybe if it was a younger group, depending how old they are.
Are you saying that 2 p.m. are agencies or samchungs
I
now?
mean, they're
Samchung?
in the K-pop world, yes.
True. Okay, if they debuted just on the scene, they were ages 25, we'll give it 24 through 27, and they were giving you Haru Jong Il,
I would
Misunga.
be all over it.
But
Yes.
no, I mean like the
Oh,
general public, the general stan Twitter
yeah,
public.
sorry. I don't know about them. I would hope
I
that
mean
they would let it live and thrive so I could see it more everywhere.
but do you think they would be like, okay, that's it, like that's our boy group, we love it, or would they be like, oh, these dusty uncles are trying to show us their backsides?
Mm, Depends on how they look.
So,
I'm so serious. Like I feel like they have to look good.
What do you mean,
And
Jazz?
then
Oh, okay. Do they not look good now?
at 2 p.m. Oh no, they're
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
I was just saying like if like another group. I thought you were saying a hypothetical like group.
Oh.
Like they would have to look handsome. I think 2 p.m. for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Juno would
Interesting.
keep me coming back or keep people coming back.
Not specifically, it's on the shoulders of Juno. Junior. Please tell me you saw that girl on TikTok who was like, I'm just here for a quick snack, a quick small appetizer.
Oh, is that the one you sent me?
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, I've never
Have y'all seen
until
this
you sent it.
girl? I'm obsessed with her. She'll be like, I'm just here for a quick snack. And it'll be like, 3 bowls of rice and like goat meat or whatever. It is so funny.
What
Um,
is her accent? Where is
I
she
have
from
no
somewhere?
idea.
I
I
don't know.
have no idea. Oh, Yeol getting married
Oh, I
from
think I saw that.
yeah, good to him. Sungmin is probably
I know
shaking
he's
his
like
eye.
got what is that Arthur meme? Where it's
Oh,
just a
yeah.
fist.
That will always be wild because elves, I'll be honest, y'all were too damn grown to be acting like that over some damn
Yeah.
marriage. Like I'm calling it right now. We're back. Y'all were too damn grown of a fandom to
Yeah.
be acting like this.
It's like
Come on
they're
now.
probably married with children and still being like, he needs to leave. How dare! I was looking forward to us getting married. It's like, honey, the baby's crying. Like, whoa! I'm typing my life story out on a forum.
Stop. On one alley, they're like, "Oh, damn, the servers are crashing again." Oh, sad
Oh,
face.
oh when I...
Got me too.
Oh God, ew.
I know, I'm mad I gave the shout out. But yeah, I'm hoping they're more exactly like you said, Leanne. I hope they're more mature because right now we're elves, we're grown, so let's stop. You cannot be being like, oh, my favorite's dating. Yes, because he is 42. All
Yeah.
right,
I would hope
like
he's married
exactly, like
or
stop
living his
this.
life the way he wants to, at least.
Exactly. um I just really hope that was so messy for no reason. And he said, I saw that one of the Illims members getting flack for being 20 and looking older. Yeah, there's one girl, like, so I've only been
They're 20.
tangentially into them, but I did watch a video essay about why so many people are mad about their lineup. And to be fair, it was bullshit, but I again don't think you should take it out on anyone. But a lot of people were saying that she doesn't fit the concept because she looks like more mature and she should have had like a more slay cunty the girls down concept. But like, how is that her fault? What?
They all look very similar in
I
style.
was gonna say, like, people are trying to act like she stands out, but I feel like the stylist did a good job of making it like, I don't even know what to call it, a good dream girl concept. Like, I feel like if I did see anything and I was like, oh, this is kind of awkward, it's because you guys have been bashing me over the head with like, oh, she looks awkward or whatever. It's like, okay, here's the thing that survival show stands need to understand. Every person who watches a survival show and is mad at the final lineup or mad that their fave didn't get in or mad that somebody got in, you bashing that, the group is done. You bashing that group is never going to make your fave make it. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these people were played like the way that they did Chowan and oh my god, why do I want to call her Kahi from Produce 48?
Sakura?
No. She didn't get in. And she was
Yunjin? Or
no.
Yujin?
she like should have gotten in, but she didn't get in. Like she was one of the ones that were named that they literally
Oh
snatched.
my gosh.
Oh,
Kai.
Khan.
There you go.
Yeah.
Got close.
Like that is literally that is one of the most insidious things. And like she deserves stake in Mnet. Whoever's the CEO, she's the CEO now. Like literally stop. But I like again, you bashing X, Y, and Z member is not going to get that person in. So it's just like, if anything, we need to boycott Mnet, boycott blah blah. But nobody wants to do that because it's easier to just bash one person than to actually come for the company that had the poor
Which is
institution.
crazy.
And the way that they were describing it, there's no proof of actual like the type of rigging that happened and produced where like votes were actually changed. But a lot of it was like angel editing, devil editing or whatever. And then there's this weird thing where how the final lineup was determined is that I think there were like 6 spots. And so I think they were like in the final, there was like maybe like 12 girls or whatever. So what they did is that there was 2 rounds of voting. There was a first round, which the votes from that counted for 30% of whether you got in. And then the second round of voting counted for 70%. So basically what they did, and I thought this was so just dumb, was that after the first round of voting, they showed the rank. So like who was like number 1, who was 2, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, they started the second round of voting. And then they showed the rank and then wherever you were. So for example, the girl who was 10, the first time they showed the first round of voting, she was now number 1 when they showed the second round, because her fans saw that she was at the bottom, panic voted. And then on top of that, the ranking during the second time around weighed more than the first time. So basically it was like a way for them to show, look who's blah, blah. And then you could basically course correct if it wasn't what you wanted, which is really dumb. And then on top of that, only 2 of the top 2 got voted in. Everyone else was picked by the judges. So whoever got 1 and 2 got in based on vote, and then 3 through 6 or whatever were picked by the judges. So I'm like, Hybe, you will pay for your sins, because that's the foolish.
What in the world?
Yeah.
What is this show?
I have no idea. It's really weird. It's very weird. Andre says, I feel like everyone now wants adults to debut, but then you don't support because they're not young and fresh faced. Pick a lane. Period, low-key.
Which one's supposed to look old? I'm so confused. I'm trying to look and they kind of look
I mean,
the same
I think
age.
that, yeah, I was going to say, these are all babies to me. So I don't even know if it's the Gen Alpha being like, that Ajima needs to get the heck out of here, but I don't see it.
All in 2004. Oh my gosh, that is 20. Ew. Ew.
I know. Lap dub. Okay. Hey, Allie. Allie says, I think it might flop because they're going to be sandwiched next to a bunch of 16-year-olds doing TikTok dances for 3 minutes straight. Going to be some serious whiplash. So I thought, wait, who's going to flop?
Now I gotta like rewind my.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, what did I talk?
I talk too much. Yeah, I can never clearly keep up, but I don't know. I just feel like let these girls cook. Let these girls cook, mama. Let these girls cook the boots down, house down. Let me stop before. But yeah. Leanne says, with each new survival show, they keep finding new and creative ways to psychologically torture these poor kids. I would definitely call that voting setup psychological torture, because what the hell is that? Like, that is just the most. It's like a way to like be able to control who gets in while still passing it off as a survival show, so getting crazy survival show fans and people super invested, and without having to actually illegally mod votes. Because basically, I feel like that was so they could get who they wanted voted in, kind of. Well, maybe it depends. But then it's like, okay, look, you guys got to choose something. Anyway, here's the people we want. Like,
yeah.
Anyone gonna watch the new season of Island or whatever? Is that also a hype show? Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's where Enhypen's from.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because they were saying that this show was Enhypen's true little sisters or whatever, the people who came out of this show. But I guess Island's different. But I mean, I've kind of yeeted out of those shows just because it's frustrating, and I feel like it's always
AK82K.
I watched like the last 2 episodes of that. I was such a fake stan. because I was just like, oh, this is kind of interesting how they're like doing this, like how it was like a year of following them around or whatever, as opposed to just
Mhm.
being like, oh, 3 months, all right. But yeah, I just know it's in collab with Black Label, I think. Interesting. I thought that was in hype, and maybe it like jumps from label to label. That would actually be kind of cool. Something that jumps from different labels each time.
Ooh,
Yeah, I would like that.
interesting.
But yeah. Oh yeah, the Black Label girl group. I thought they were already
Oh,
forming.
oh. Yeah, wait.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Sheesh.
I felt so bad.
What?
There was like a video of like, what's her name? Ayun, the one that
Mhm.
wasn't in the group in the beginning, but then got, oh, well, she was there and then she didn't debut and now she's back.
Yeah, they
She was doing
wrangled
the
him.
dance and I was like, I wish I like this song. Like, I want to support because wow, you came back, but like, my gosh, no.
It's I really like it's just giving so like if Hybe is out here being praised for being fresh and like unique, YG needs to come into 2024 with the rest of because it's just that like not only does it sound like Blackpink, but it sounds so dated.
Yeah.
Like saying sheesh in 2024?
Was it the sheesh?
Yeah. Like sheesh, sheesh. Maybe it was like delayed, so they're like, okay, we were supposed to debut a couple years ago, but we can still use this sheesh song. I just
Oh,
feel kind
that's
of bad.
depressing. They're like, actually, Blackpink did sing this.
Stop. Imagine.
We just gave up on it because
Sheesh.
it says sheesh.
Like it literally is like how you like sheesh, bada boom, bada boom, bada. Baby might be
It
like I'm
is.
just like, oh my god.
I will say they had like a B side that I listened to because people were like, well, that song's way better. And then I was like, I'll be the judge. And I listened to it and I was like, wow, they should go for that style more. Because it was
Mm,
like less like YG.
mm. Yeah, I was gonna say they really do need to switch it up because it's actually shocking to see the girl group, the premiere, not the premiere, well, the new girl group of YG being this like widely panned and like ignored.
Mhm.
Don't get me wrong, they're very popular, get whatever views, but in just in terms of like when people are like, who's gonna be the next blah blah blah, they like never talk about Baby Mon, which I think is so surprising. And I feel like out
Yeah,
of all the like new girl groups that have like, I feel like even Kiss of Life gets more hype than them, even despite the fact that they're not coming from a big label, which is so crazy. But
because
it's
their
just
music,
like, huh?
because their music is like
That's
just
true.
better.
I mean, I do like the fact that you're not just guaranteed a certain level of relevancy and domination just by coming out of a certain. I mean, kind of, but I guess it's just not YG anymore. They just don't have
Mm.
the pulse on the people, but not how you like sheesh, bada boom, baya. Like what?
Oh my gosh, not Boombayah. That was at least a little different. I'll give you how you like that because it really did sound like that. And I
How
think
you
I
like?
thought it was like I was like, wait, where are we going? Where's this drop about to go? Because sounds like Blackpink.
Also, I need to apologize to Theodore because he's not writing these songs. They
Yeah.
literally have a
No,
Theodore
don't
code.
apologize to him because what did he set up? He set this up.
True.
And now we're stuck here. And YG's just like, we need to get it. Like he's gonna make his own group. We need to keep going with it without Teddy. And it's just like, no, no. Leave it behind.
A mess. Just that's so crazy that they're so like YG is not being able to like but I feel like they're just kind of like in due time. Y'all are acting like you don't like this now. But I just feel like YG groups are like YG girl groups. Okay, 2NE1 and Blackpink both had explosive debuts and literally took the K-pop scene by storm when they debuted. The fact that that's not happening with Baby Mon, and I think it's so sad because those girls are probably some of the best singers.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. Like
YG had.
they have so much talent. Like and the
Yeah,
rappers are pretty good too. So I'm like, how did you drop the ball so hard
yeah,
with
it's
music
crazy.
picking? It was like it seems like there probably was so much for you to pick from and you picked a Teddy replica.
Oh my god! Like keep how you like sheesh. Throw it away. We don't want to see it.
Like, sheesh.
Bada boom, bada sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Like, girl, honestly, that would have been better. Bada boom, bada sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. I would have ate that up
Just
a bit.
take away the sheesh.
Sheesh! Like, literally,
I'm tired of these one word.
I'm scared. I'm like, huh, who is that? Oh, husband, get the gun. Like,
MON or whatever they say.
oh yeah, they say. I do like that part.
Yeah.
It is catchy.
But it's surrounded by the sheesh. And you're like, what is this? I gotta listen to that to listen to the part that I like? The 2 seconds? No.
That's true. And he says, Teddy's like, IDK what they're doing over there at the main building. He slowly closes the door, embarrassed. Also, why aren't they promoting on music shows?
Again?
I guess for Sheesh. Did they not promote Batter Up?
They didn't perform anywhere.
Interesting. And okay, YG, I'm sorry, mama, but in 2024, that little secretive, we're barely gonna put them on shows, that's not gonna work in 2024 because the girls are out here working. Okay, the girls are out here showing up at fan signs, promoting, going on freaking YouTube shows and stuff like that. This whole we're gonna be aloof and not do a lot of things to keep you guessing. Guess what? People aren't gonna not guess. They're gonna not care. They're gonna be like, huh?
Yeah.
Who said that? And I'm not saying this as shade. I'm saying this as you have these girls' future in your hands. So stop with the shenanigans, all right? Because it's not working, all right? You can try to, Men in Black, Us to Forget, Batter Up. And now I don't even know what this song, what's going on. But like, just let them out there. Like, come on, we got one. Whew. Oh, wait. I don't like how they mixed Ion into Batter Up because one of her new parts, she's louder than the rest of them. She's just like, Batter Up. But she's like, Batter Up.
Imagine she's singing opera, they're singing Batter Up. It's like, this was never going to mix. Why did you?
It's giving when Lucas was like, somebody hit the lights. What actually was that song? I forget.
No.
He was like, and like Taeyong was like, "Mama, move!" Like I swear they're like, he was like, "Bow, bow, 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 bow." You know that song? Bang, 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 bang. It was in a bow, bow, bow.
Okay, you're not saying anything besides bow, bow.
Wait, let me find it. Because you have to see it. Sexy Red. I think it's a Sexy Red song. Taeyong.
Oh, that's probably why I don't know what it is.
Oh, no.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying. Now I hear it.
It's, yeah. Okay. That was iconic of him. It's not showing me that. Oh, wait, maybe if I go to shorts.
You're talking about Taeyong, right?
Yeah, he did it was like, I had to find the lore about why he was even dancing like that and what the whatever thing, but it was like this long thing where people found this Itzy dance move that went really good with this song, and this Taeyong dance move that went really good with this song, and so it was like a debate which part was better, hit the song more better, so you just yeah, it was crazy. And he says, not gonna lie, I see the news about Baymon, it's always YG in the thumbnail. Jump score, square. But sheesh. They need to just combine both of those songs. Make it one song.
Basically are the same song.
Make it one song. Erase that from their discography. No, just kidding. We need to be doing parody covers of Whisper. All right, that was the apex.
The what?
Whisper.
I still am like, they never topped that for me. I'm gonna be honest.
That was a good comeback. Whisper, honestly, I tend to agree.
Whistle. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, Whisper.
Wait.
I'm like, wait, padam.
But yeah, no, that people were talking about Boombaya, and I was like, how dare you?
Oh no,
disgrace Whistle like that when it was superior in every single way.
Yeah, I definitely think that was the most creative and inventive comeback they ever had.
Oh yeah.
And this is not even somebody who's like, all Blackpink songs sound the same and they be using the same things.
I'm not
spoken like a true rebel of.
It's only the latter songs until Lovesick.
Oh, I guess that's whoa. All right, y'all. You don't have to go home, but you gotta get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us at the Sleepy Idol. I love to see your faces. Jess, is there anything you want to leave the people with before we say adieu? To you and you and you.
Well, we said it earlier in the stream that like we my group Forfeit Gaming, we released a video of us talking about going to what was it? Katsucon. Well, I mean them going to Katsucon. And I went to Katsucon last year with
Or
Jay
so
and
she
Dan.
says. I'm just
And Jay. Jay, and Dan. But yeah. So we just like talked about like how we got into like going to conventions, how Jay went to.
How dare you expose? Just say my social security number. I don't even to.
My brain.
Bow,
It's
bow.
late. It's the end of my day.
It's literally 5 p.m. I'm just kidding.
Imagine.
I know.
Honestly, I would feel the same way at 5 p.m. But yeah, so we just talk about that. So that was the first video that we released, and it's on YouTube right now. So if you look up Forfeit Gaming with spelled FOUR, I might just type it in. Can I post?
Yeah, I was gonna say I was trying to see if I can drop the link to the thing.
Yeah. But yeah, so we also have Twitch. We started doing 2 streams. Well, 1 stream a week and 1 stream bi-weekly. 1 stream being on Monday bi-weekly, and we just talk about stuff so we can show our faces and just like talk about games. And then Sunday we do weekly and we just play games. Recently, or just this whole year so far, we've just been playing Baldur's Gate. So if you're interested in that, you should watch us on Twitch. So it's also Forfeit Gaming.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just drop the John in the link. There you go. Hopefully it doesn't.
I remember I didn't know what John was. So who?
Howard. Oh, I guess you're not. Okay.
No, not from there. Not from that area.
Johnny John. We used to switch it up too. Like Johnny John, the John. No,
What in the world? That would confuse me even more.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming. Beep boop bop bop bop. Subscribe here. Look out for some of the TikToks that I'll release. Subscribe to my Twitch channel, which this is actually on Twitch too. Hey Twitch. Hey Twitch. Y'all are quiet over there on Twitch. Who's repping Twitch? Andre was repping Twitch, but I guess you were like, dang, it's crusty over at Twitch. But yeah, follow my Twitch and follow my YouTube. Share the video if you enjoyed, and I am excited to see you guys back next week on let me create a quick on the Sleepy Idol. Dream of me. So
don't dream of me. I don't want to be there.
Damn. It's like, forget your thoughts.
Delete me from your thoughts. No.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
So